Hello, 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 my tea drops and my tea sippers. Oh, guys, I was gonna come live today, but I decided to come on in and talk to y'all for a little bit. I was live today, but I was on somebody else's channel being live, so I decided to. Oh, happy birthday, Joy to the world! Hello, Tony Jones. Hello, Ophelia. Hello, Care Bear. Hey, Care Bear. Happy birthday, Joy to the world. Happy birthday. He said, I know yesterday was my B-day. Okay, girl. All right. Happy birthday. All right. So I wasn't gonna come live today, but because I was kind of tired, but then I was also over there on somebody else's channel. I said, so I need to come live because I got on their channel, and then after I got off of that channel, then I went to sleep, and then I thought, okay, I will come live then, but then I went back to sleep. So now I'm up. I said, okay, let's see who up. I'll come live. Oh, okay, y'all up. Okay. All right. Everybody say happy birthday, true joy to the world. Happy birthday. Okay, so we're gonna talk today because I did go live over there on Mr. Skinny's channel because I was upset. Well, I don't want to say I was upset. I was just disappointed. I was upset and disappointed with hood champion. So I whatever, what have you. So I was upset about that. So Mr. Skinny had a call in number. So I did call in and give my 2 cents. So we're gonna talk about that. Also, I know it's been going all around YouTube about the lady um, that's been talking about Melody. So I'm gonna talk about that with y'all as well. What else? What else we talking about? And we'll talk about whatever else we're gonna talk about today. Um, well, actually tomorrow. So we'll talk about that. What else we talking about? Mm, we're gonna talk a little bit about Nene Leakes and her returning back to Roa. And then, guys, I do want to talk to y'all about this wine. I bought the Snoop Dogg wine, and I had a different wine. I like the XXL wine, and and the other wine, what is it called? Stella Rose. I like that wine, but I saw a Snoop Dogg wine, and I said, well, okay, it's $20. Let me just give it a try. And it was, it said it was sweet, and I love red wine or burgundy wine. I love it. So I got Snoop Dogg wine, and I let it set in the fridge for a long period of time, so it can get really cold and chilled and things like that. And so, and y'all already know I got my cut water. Um, so I got that, and I let it sit for a while in the refrigerator. And so I'm drinking it, and it's kind of that's okay. That's okay. I could have got Barefoot or this other 3 for 20 wine, and that would have been better than this. But it's not all the way bad. It's just not what I thought it was going to be for the price. I could have got the XXL or um, the Barefoot wine, and it would. To me, it tastes a little bit more better. It tastes better than this wine, but this is a sweet Snoop Dogg wine, and it says it's sweet, but I don't get the sweet feel. I mean, taste when I drink it. So I just got me a half a glass just to try it out, or what have you. But not too good. The wine, the Snoop Dogg wine, it's okay. It's not, you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't. Would I buy it again? No, no, I wouldn't buy it again. But I do be trying to give our black people a chance. I be trying to buy stuff from our black people to give them a chance. But no, I won't buy it again. But I'm gonna drink it since I bought it. I spent $20 on it, so I'm gonna drink it. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So let me let y'all come in here. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me get my housekeeping out the way. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to the music or any clips that you may see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 will be put on the screen here. All right. So, as y'all know, if y'all don't know, I was on Mr. Skinny Live today because I was ticked off about Hood Champion. My whole thing is this. I'll just say a little piece until the 10-minute mark. If I say something about you once, I'm going to say it twice. I'm not going to bitch up when you come. So if you come on my platform and you say, we can have a decent conversation. That's not the problem. But just say Clarissa Shields came on my live and say, oh, why are you lying? I'll say, hold it. Where's the lie at? I'll let her say what she want to say, but I'm going to stand on what I've been saying. Why you're not likable or why I don't like you? And I'll start naming them off. Then my whole thing is every time somebody puts something out on her, she said it's a lie. My whole thing is you a grown woman. Stand on what you preach. If you're saying that you got all this money, this and that, that's fine. And right there, that's the devil because all you talk about is your money. That's it. That's it. That's all you talk about. When a person only talk about their money and different things like that, nothing else, money defines you. That's nothing but Satan. It's okay to have money, but not to talk about it all the time. You said you got an $8 million deal. You didn't get all that money. You got to pay 30% to the taxes. You got to pay your team. So how much you got after that? Then you say, oh, this is the biggest contract anybody ever had in boxing, $8 million. It's people getting paid $8 million for a damn fight. So I don't like when people try to fucking gaslight me. People have, struggled and they came up, and that's cool. That's cool. But I'm not gonna double down on what I've been saying for a while. I'm not gonna double down. If she would have came in my chat, I would let her come up. But then when she said, "Hey, I'm calling in because I'm calling in because I'm a friend," no, I would have caught Clarissa's voice right then and there to know that was your voice. And I would say, hey, Clarissa, I noticed you. We don't even have to do this. You want to say what you want to say, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Okay, here, the floor is yours. I ain't going to cut you off for nothing. But I would have already picked up on her voice the first time. When she called in the first time, and she started talking, saying that she was a friend, I already knew that was Clarissa, because I know her voice. So I would have said, Clarissa, we don't have to pretend like this is a friend or whatever. You a grown woman. You calling into somebody, stand on that shit. You don't have to pretend like you somebody else. For what? And then the other thing, I didn't like that he struck these people's channels. Probably struck mine. I don't give a shit. But anyway, because they were sharing his content about the phone call from Clarissa Shields. My whole thing, when people come into other people's live and to other people's live, they will record stuff. So you think people wasn't recording your live when they heard Clarissa Shields' voice on there? My whole thing is that if you didn't want nobody recording or taping your stuff, you should have said that in the beginning, because people was already screen recording or whatever when they knew that she was on the phone. But then the next day you want to start chopping shit up, and you've been sharing people's shit, talking about other people's shit too. But then when they share your shit or talk about it, then it's a problem. I don't like people who think they're bigger than the program. And that's Clarissa's problem. She thinks she's bigger than the program. But you were all alone, Hood Champion, talking about this about Clarissa, this about Clarissa. Then all of a sudden, she get on the phone, you bitch up. I don't like that. Stand on what you saying. Stand on it. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If I said something, if I say it once, I'm going to say it again. That's the problem I had with him. Um, all right, guys, we're past the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on this live this late. I thought y'all was going to be asleep. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, to my tea sippers and my tea drops and all the other people that's on the live, welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, make sure you follow my other platforms. You know what they are. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by a super chat, super sticker, or a cash app if you would like. Okay, let's get started. Hey, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Now, the thing is with YouTube, right? I only been on YouTube for a year and a half. So I have been building up my channel. And first off, we're going to talk about what happened today when I went up on Mr. Skinny's channel. Now, take in mind, guys, I done had me a fucking Cutwater already. I done had a fucking Cutwater. So y'all already knew I was lit. I done had a fucking Cutwater too. Oh, I was lit. Okay. So YouTube is, you know, is a whole nother beast, right? So you got to build your channel. So I've been on YouTube for a year and a half, right? So people think it's easy just to get subscribers or supporters. It's not easy. YouTube is it's hard. You got to really start talking to people. And I just said you got to be yourself, and the followers, subscribers will come. And then you have to get in different sectors so people know who you are. Okay. So right now I have 3,300 subscribers so far. Okay. But my channel is building, it's growing every day. So I'm cool with that. I'm not going to be like other people, allegedly for entertainment purposes. They want to buy subscribers and you get your channels shut down for doing that. Allegedly, right? You can't do that. You got to build up your channel bit by bit, right? All right. So I consider myself a small content creator, but I know if I keep working at it, I'm going to get more supporters. I'm going to get more subscribers. Okay. Anyway, so let's get to what happened today. Well, 2 days ago. If y'all know who Hood Champion is, I liked this channel. As I got in the Clarissa Shields algorithm, I started being introduced to different channels that I have never seen before. Because y'all know I'm slowly but surely trying to get out the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, right? So as I kept on talking about Clarissa Shields every day, sometimes twice a day, they pushed me into a different algorithm, right? So once they did that, once they pushed me to a different algorithm, I started finding these other channels who were talking about Clarissa and about the shit that she was doing, right? All right. So, and I liked some of them, so I subscribed to them or whatever. So Hood Champion, Mr. Skinny, what is her name? Naya. I think her name is Naya. I liked her channel. And some other people as well. So I started subscribing to their channels, right? Listening to what they have to say about Clarissa. And I found out we have some of the same views about her, right? So Hood Champion, right? He would talk about Clarissa. And guys, it's not in a bad way. Everybody has a right to their own opinion about different things. If you come out here on this internet, right? And people criticize you, you got to have some tough skin to take it, but you're putting yourself out here. So anybody that get on YouTube is not for the weak. It's not for the weak, because you're going to have people criticizing you, talking about you, saying all type of shit, even though they don't know you, but that's what's going to happen. Right? So, to say that, everybody didn't like how she talked about Layla Lee, Muhammad Ali, and also that she was running around here with a married man and how she was jumping in content creators' DM. We all talked about that. We didn't like it, right? So we all was talking about that on different platforms and things like that. So Clarissa Shields pop up in his live because he had a call-in number where you can call in and, you know, you can say what you want to say. And by the way, guys, I'm going to get me a call-in number. So you can call in and voice your opinion, right? So a young lady called in She said, hey, I'm calling in about the stuff that's going on with Clarissa Shields. Bam. While she talking, I already know that's Clarissa. But Clarissa's acting like she's somebody else, right? So Clarissa's on the phone acting like she's somebody else about why people don't like her. Then she goes on to saying stuff. And it was hard for her to keep it together. With, because what do Clarissa say every time she gets on any type of platform or anything? She always goes in to start talking about, I'm an accomplished boxer. I was in the Olympics. I got this. I got that. I got $8 million. So it was hard for her to keep it together that she was not Clarissa. You gonna know it's her because she's gonna start saying everything she got. So, word of advice, Clarissa, you're gonna jump in people's chats and jump on calls. Don't start talking about what you got and all this and that because we already know it's you. And also, your voice gives it away all the time. You have a unique voice. Okay, so I already knew that was Clarissa once she called in, right? So my thing with him, you don't let nobody take over your platform or take over your call. That's the number one rule if you ever worked in customer service on the phone. You control the narrative. You never let a customer, I won't say customer, I'll say person, take over the phone call. Because then they're going to spin the phone call the way they want it to go. You have to not do that. You're supposed to stay in control of your phone call, right? Because if you let them do it, they'll take over the call. Okay? So when he was saying stuff, she was talking over him. But my whole thing, if you're going to call into my show or whatever, you're not going to talk over me and take over the call, Clarissa. That's disrespect. That's the number one rule if you ever did customer service. Never let the customer, in this case it's Clarissa, take over the phone call. And that's what she did. Now, I'm not going to double down on what I said. What I said was, you're an unlikable person, right? Reason why? Because Christy, which was a 50-year-old woman, Caucasian woman, was going to come out of retirement to fight you. You said, oh, no, I'm going to fight her. She's too old or whatever. But why did you want Layla, who's a 50-year-old woman, to come out of retirement and fight you? What's the difference between her and Chrissy? Right? I'm going to stand on that because that's what I believe. Then, number two, you said, that Black women, Tasha K, what's her name, Geisha, they hate on Black women. That's not true. If anybody got hate for Black women, it's you. Because you cannot take constructive criticism, right? And you don't supposed to be out here even out here with the little people, jumping their DMs and things like that. But you do. So when you do that, then you're causing more trouble for yourself, right? So what I talk about on my YouTube channel, and if you jump in my DM or if you call me, call into the call number, I'm going to tell you what I said and I'm going to stand on it. No, I don't know you personally, but I feel like I know you personally because you're always in these internet streets. People who are millionaires and billionaires do not have time to mess with the little people, right? Do you see Rihanna, Layla, Floyd Mayweather, them? Every time people start talking about them or dragging them, do you see these people jumping in these content creators' DM or saying anything? No, because they could care less. But it's something with her that she has to jump in people's DM. And if people tell the truth on her, she's still going to say it's lie. She'll piss in your fucking face and tell you it's raining. And know it's piss. That's what I don't like. So stand on the shit that you say. My whole thing is you tried to discredit the young lady who pulled up your tax information, right? Or liens or whatever the case it may be. They had a picture with you standing in front of the fucking house, right? You still said it wasn't you. Now, as a woman, everybody has owed back taxes before. People probably had liens on their house before. As a woman, I would have said, yeah, I did owe back taxes. I did owe the medical people at a time when I didn't have that much money. But when I sold the house, the lien got taken care of and the back taxes got taken care of. Next. But I'm not going to say, no, I didn't, that wasn't me. I didn't owe this and that. Why? Everybody trying to get it off the mud of the gutter. I'm sure everybody probably had a medical bill and collection once upon a time or owed back taxes. But you want to come on here and say, oh, no, they're lying. Why? If you are a real woman, you're going to stand on that shit. Yeah, I did. Yep, I had a lien. I owe taxes, but it's paid now. That's all you have to say. Then, number two, I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that fucks with a married man is no good. They low down and dirty. You still are doing adulterous acts. If you sleep with a married man, I don't give a fuck if they separate or whatever. It still is adultery. What part don't that click in your head? Am I perfect? No, by no means. Do I do everything right? No, by no means. But I got common sense to know, oh, if I'm getting a divorce, I can't go around here sleeping with no motherfucker. I know that. And if I met somebody, happen to meet somebody, and they said that they are married, oh, holler at me when you get that divorce. I don't want to be entangled in no three-way with his wife and him. Because what if the wife decides to pull the divorce papers and say, okay, I want my husband back. And you done fell in love with the motherfucker. Or the woman. Let's go for woman or man. So why would you even put yourself in that type of a situation to be entangled in somebody else's fucking marriage? They could work shit out. And then you all in love with the motherfucker. So your best bet is to say, when you get that divorce and I see those papers, then yeah, maybe. But until then, deuces. Why would you want to be fucking entangled up in somebody else's fucking marriage? And I know you know it's wrong. Oh, what about Remy and Cardi? The shit that Cardi did is wrong. But one thing I will say, Cardi is trying to get a divorce. She's been pushing, trying. The hold up is Offset. He don't want to sign the papers. Cardi would have been divorced if it wasn't for Offset. Is it right that she had a baby by Stephon Diggs? Hell no. Because she's still married. Is it right that she was fucking with him while she was pregnant with Blossom? Hell no. That's still wrong. I would tell Cardi that. What makes her different from other women that go out here and mess with and go out here and sleep with other men knowing they married? So I would tell her the same thing. What am I double down for? Did Remy do some shit? Yeah, Remy was out here doing shit too. But Remy wasn't so much in your face with the shit. You would see her and Easy the Black Captain here and there. Not like Clarissa and Pat and Cardi them are doing. That's just my take on it. And if she come on anything, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I believe. I have the right to my own opinion. Like Cardi got the right to her own opinion. Clarissa has the right to her own opinion, but I'm gonna stand on what the fuck I said. Number three. Do I think Remy and Pat playing Clarissa? Yes, I do. I could be wrong, and I'll come back up here and say I was wrong. But that's just my opinion right there. Because if a person, if you ever went through a divorce or was trying to go through a divorce, and you should know this, if you guys are not arguing over anything, there's no child support, there's no nothing, that's a clean divorce. There's no back and forth. So it's not going to take long as people who got property, child support, and other things that are entwined with each other. That's going to take longer. But a clean divorce where there's no arguing over property, child support, bills or business, y'all agree upon everything, right? You're gonna be divorced real fast. I don't talk about something I don't know about. So if Pap is saying, "Oh, a divorce takes," no, ma'am. If it's a clean divorce, nobody is going back and forth about property, child support, and even as a celebrity, yours is going to go real fast. Versus a person like me, there's no arguing, no back and forth, no nothing. You could be divorced in maybe 4 or 5 months, or sooner, because there's nothing to argue about. Just saying. Now, some divorces do get dragged out because people like Offset want this, he want that, he want money, he want property, all that. So yes, it's going to get dragged out. But if don't nobody want nothing in the divorce, y'all agree upon everything, it's going to be divorced just like that. So no, it doesn't take time. It's going to take a longer time if one person is dragging their feet, one person ain't signing the paperwork. So if Remy and Papoose wanted to be divorced, they could have been divorced. This is my personal opinion. I'm not talking about shit I don't know about. So I got up there and said my piece. And this is what I said. I said, I think he's a fucking tender dick ass motherfucker. Excuse my French. Who bitched up when Clarissa got on his line. But I said, why the fuck he got scared of her? All the shit you've been saying about her, stand on that shit and tell her what you said. You doubled down. It's like you was caught, like a deer caught in head, like you didn't know what to say. I don't like no soft ass men like that. Y'all already know. I said I gotta have a man with a little bit of thug in him. I can't have no soft ass man around me. You gotta have a little bit of thug in you. Soon as Clarissa got on that motherfucking phone, everything he was saying on his fucking channel, he froze up. And I have a right to say my opinion. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And then people said they was calling his, and then Hood Trophy had a calling number. So people were calling in about what happened. He hang up on them. What you hanging up on people? That's another thing I don't like. You did it. You opened the line up so people can call in. But when people want to call in and challenge you and say what they want to say, you hang up on them. So that I don't fool with soft. No, ma'am. No soft, tender dick nigga like that, baby. Never. Because I run all over you. And if you got a wife, I know the fuck she's running over your ass. You too soft. Just my opinion, allegedly. So I got on Mr. Skinny. I said what I had to say. Did I double down on it? No. That's what I think about him. Don't let nobody bitch you on your fucking channel. Now, y'all know. People come to my channel, I give them a little bit, and they get to keep fucking with me. Y'all know I go to fuck off. Don't come on my channel trying to tell me what the fuck to say or do. That goes for anybody. Now, I do try to keep it, cordial. But if you want to get on here and act the fool, I'll get down with you. But I did say for the new year, I'm going to try not to do that. But, like I said, sometimes things just happen. This is what it is. So if you come on my channel with the bullshit, with the drama, I'm going to bring it to you. But I would never do what he did. I don't like no soft-ass men. Stand on what you've been saying. Don't bitch out. Don't bitch out. Never let nobody take control over the call. Now, you want to call in, right? This still my channel. It's my calling line, right? You can't call in and start asking a question. Then when he wants to answer it, you start talking all over him and he let you do that. No, we're not going to do that. Hold it. You answered the question. You call in with the question, right? So this is what we're going to do. You can ask the question and then you're going to be quiet while I answer the question. Then once I answer the question, once I give you my answer, then you can say, well, you can ask another question, or you can rebuttal and say, well, that's not true. And I'm gonna tell you it is true. That because that's my opinion. It might not be true to you, but that's my opinion, right? I'm not gonna completely let you take over my call-in number because you Clarissa Shields, and I want to drag this phone call out as long as I can. And then once you get off the phone, I'm gonna chop it up in all 20 different pieces. No, I'm not gonna do that bullshit. But hey, that's your channel. You could chop it up or whatever. But then you come back, you double down, and then you're gonna say, oh, then the next day, not the day that you did the actual live, the next day, you're gonna come back and say, oh, if anybody used my content, I'm gonna give them a strike. What type of bitch ass shit is that? Why didn't you say that? Why you was in the on the live? Why didn't you say it? I can't. I cannot deal with no bitch ass man. I can't. No soft ass, tender dick ass man. No ma'am. Excuse my French. Okay, can't do it. I run all over you. And then instead of giving those content creators who've been rocking with you, one of them was even a member of his channel that was a content creator. He struck her channel. He don't know that lady could have had 3 strikes already, or 2 strikes already, and his 3rd strike that could have got that woman channel taken down. You get 3 strikes, they can take your channel down. So he don't know if that woman had a two strikes, and that 3rd strike could have took her channel down. But see, this is the thing. You don't care, and you talking about money. You chasing the money. And if you weren't chasing the money, why are you striking people channels for using your content? People been using your content, and then giving a shout out, say go follow Hood Trophy and all this and that. People been doing that. So what's the difference now? Just saying. Another thing. Now, when I talk about Clarissa Shields, I talk about Clarissa Shields and other stuff. Because y'all know I'm from the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. So I'll talk about that. But which I said I don't want to really start to talk about that no more. I'm trying to get away from it. I talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I talk about Married to Medicine. Whatever the hot topic is. So right now, Clarissa is a hot topic. So I'm going to talk about her. When you are a celebrity, you're going to get talked about. Homegirl, you didn't know that? That's part of the business. Like Beyonce get talked about, Will and Jada get talked about, Neil Long get talked about, Layla Ali get talked about, because you didn't put yourself out here. They didn't tell you that. That's how this game goes. So you can talk about me. You probably say, I don't like her. She might got big lips. She got a big head. She might be fat. That's to you. And I'm going to expect that because I didn't put myself out here. If you say something about me and it's true, I'm going to accept that. I already know what I done got into getting on YouTube. But I ain't going to get on here and bitch up and lie about it. Who does that? Then here we go with the age shaming. Here we go with the motherfucking age shaming. But let me tell y'all something, baby. These motherfucking 50 years old look better than the motherfucking 30-year-olds and the 40-year-olds. You know why? Because we was raised by our big mama. These motherfucking BBL grandmas we got out here now, they don't give a shit. But y'all want to talk about people ages and things like that. The 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds look better than the 20 and 30-year-olds. Y'all like y'all some fucking aunties. Y'all look like y'all done been through fucking hard times. And some of you motherfuckers better hope you get to be 50. The way y'all running around here. You better hope you can get to 50 and 51. Shit, y'all looking more like the aunties. What y'all run around here and do all day? Smoke Black and Miles, smoke reefer all day, drink all day like you're some fucking niggas. You go in the gas station, all you hear, let me have a Black and Miles. Let me have some blunt wrapper paper. Guess what's wrong with you? The women of the 60s and 70s wasn't running around here doing all that shit like y'all do. So that's why y'all look rough. You're smoking all this motherfucking reefer, turning up pints of Jose Cuervo, Casamiga, like you're a damn nigga. So we hope you get to 50. Let's just keep it a buck here. We hope your ass can get to 50. Y'all don't even smell like perfume no more. You smell like a cloud of marijuana. All y'all do is smoke all day long, drink all day long. You don't even smell like women no more. You smell like a reefer. And that's a shame that you have to walk past young women and they smell like reefer. Just saying. Some people might not like what the fuck I said, and that's okay. You don't like it, get your own fucking YouTube channel. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Let's just keep it a buck. So yes, I did say it. Yes, I got up on Mr. Skinny channel and said what the fuck I said. You bitch the fuck up. So you were trying to draw out the conversation. Because I guess you felt that if, this is just my opinion, allegedly, if you stood on what you said, what you thought she was gonna hang up on you, I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You called into my channel, right? So I'm gonna keep it respectfully. You gonna say, I'm gonna let you ask a question, right? But then you're gonna let me answer the question that you asked. You're not gonna take over. Not gonna take over this conversation. You're not gonna take over this call. And that's what you did. You let her took over the call. Then you doubling down now. Oh, she just want to be loved. Oh, hell no. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. Stand on what you said. That's what's wrong with people. If you don't have your words, you don't have shit. What else do you got? If you tell somebody something and say something out your mouth, you should be able to stand on it. If you ain't got your word, if you can't get nobody a word on shit, you have nothing. Nothing. I don't care about no money, no nothing. That's what this world has turned into. Lust. Everybody is lust and after money. It is what it is. Just saying. Just saying, guys. Let me see what y'all saying. But yeah, if y'all go to Mr. Skinny channel, make sure y'all follow Mr. Skinny over on YouTube and Instagram. He had a call-in number today, and you can call in and say what you wanted to say or what have you. You can call in and do that. And I was up there and I gave my opinion. And I'm not taking it back. It ain't going nowhere. I said what the fuck I said. I'm not like you. I ain't no soft-ass woman that's going to say, no, I didn't say that. No. You can call in too. I'll tell you again what I said. I do not like a soft ass, tender dick, soft dick ass man who cannot stand on a motherfucking word. There, I said it again. So y'all can clip it up, send them to them. Again, let me repeat it one more time. Soft, tender dick ass man who can't stand on a motherfucking word. That's what the fuck I said. You let her punk you on your own motherfucking channel. You bitched up when she got up there. Again, chop it up, send them to him. Here we go. All right. There we go. Making sure y'all got all the information because I already know somebody gonna send it to him. I don't give a fuck. I'm not him. I say something once, I'll say it 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Just say it. Let me see what y'all said so we can move on to our other commentary. Hey, Tony. Let me see. Hey, Bernice. You said sugar dumpling. Hey, I was wondering if Mel knew about this yet. I haven't watched her IG stories lately. Yeah, she know. I guess she knows. She got TikTok. She should know. Hey, Sheila. Let me see what else y'all said. I'm trying to reach our comments. Hey, Sony. Honey, hello, hello, hello. Hello, Audrey. You don't like Snoop Dogg wine? You say it's nasty. It's okay, but I wouldn't buy it again. You was looking for cold water, then realized that I gotta go to Target to get it. So by the weekend, I'm going to have it. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have y'all gonna do it tomorrow or Saturday? We're gonna have a Cutwater chat. You said, let's see, I tried Snoop Dogg's wine and I didn't like it too. It's too strong for my taste. I like sweet stuff. I thought this was sweet because it said it was sweet, but it's not sweet. You probably have to mix it with something else. But I'm gonna drink it because I paid $20 for it, so I'm gonna drink it. You said I heard you today. I thought that was you. Yes, that was me. Hey, Black, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, backpedal and pussy popping. Backpedaling and pussy popping. Joy to the world. You said, yeah, he backpedaled. He definitely wasn't talking to her the way that I've heard him talk about her. I know that I was done watching him. Yes, you was backpedaling and pussy popping on a handstand. Hey, Kathy. You said, wait, what? Honey, people with money ain't going to say they have it. It shows. Right. Every time. You already know that's her. She give herself away. I got 2 Olympic gold medals. I got 4 belts. I got an $8 million deal. You keep see. That's what I understand. You got an $8 million deal, right? I know you know people get that for one fight. People get $8 million for one fight. But you keep saying you have an $8 million contract. Now, look, I ain't got $8 million, so that's good. But the thing is, you keep, well, allegedly you got one. All right? Good. All right? But other people get that for one fight. Just saying. Let me see. People are always talking about how much money they make are the biggest liars, fraudsters, and scammers to me. Because, baby, wealth is not loud. Right. I like quiet money. I don't like loud money. I like quiet money. So I don't like that. Every time she get up here, hey, expectations, my T Simper. Every time she get and start talking about people, why do you got to tell people you was in the Olympics? Why do you have to tell people how many belts you got? Why do you got to tell people about this $8 million contract? We know it. You tell us every time you on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We get the picture. Oh, let me see. You said, as long as I've been living, I've never heard any other nationality boast about what they have. As some As soon as some of us get a few coins, we boasting and spreading money like running water. Yes, I don't get it. Okay, y'all. We already know Clarissa signed an $8 million deal. We know she got $3 million up front bonus money. We saw the belts. We know you were in the Olympics. Why do you have to keep saying it? You keep saying, well, that's the biggest ever contract deal for a woman. That might be the biggest contract deal, but I forgot her name. She got paid $8 million just for the one fight. So that's not really nothing. If you can get $8 million for one fight, is that better than having an $8 million contract? You let me know in the chat. Me, if I can get paid $8 million just for one fight, I don't want no fucking contract because I'm not obligated to nothing. Then I can go have another fight and get another $8 million. So why would I sit here and boast about a contract for $8 million when people are getting paid $8 million just for one fight? You do the math. Let me know. Let me know if I'm tripping. Hey, that blind lady, my tea sipper. You said absolutely not. You said causing trouble with them boots she had on tonight. What boots she had on tonight? Hey, Karen. What boots did she have on tonight, y'all? Jonah Hood. Okay, out the bushes. I felt I don't give a damn about none of them except who is buying on Queen Melanie, not today or never. Okay, that's how you feel. At this point, I will be completely surprised if Papoose and Remy get a divorce. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry, good evening. You said, yes, I unsubscribed from him when I heard him switching up. I lost respect for him. Yes, you are a man. You could have stood on that shit. Girl, then I'm going to say one last thing, then we're going to get on to Mel. He said, now he know what we were talking about him her being with a married man. You know, Pap and Remy is playing him. Why didn't you stand on that? You gonna stay. You gonna put it on us. I can speak for myself. Well, I got a lot of women that are in my chat, and you know how they, feel about that. They got some other feelings. How you gonna speak for us? You don't know what we feel. When we was over there in the chat, what you talking about? What our problem was with her? You agree with it. Now all of a sudden you don't agree with us no more. That's what I didn't like. That he bitched up. I'm sorry. Nika, welcome. Yeah, I have no more respect for him. You subscribe to Joy to the World? You said you unsubscribed. Okay. Hey, Brittany. What was talking about? I went over there on Mr. Skinny's channel today when we were talking about Hood Champion when Clarissa got called in. Now maybe he got caught. Maybe he was like a deer caught in the headlights or something. I don't know, but whatever I'm talking about on my channel, she jumped in the call-in number. She jumped down in the chat. I'm gonna tell her what it is. This is why I dislike you. Everything somebody say about you is a lie. Instead of you standing on it, owning up, you are a 31-year-old woman. Everything is a lie. When people have proof, then she want to start fact shaming people. Then she want to start saying people don't got no money. I'm happy you got some money because, the stuff that you've been through to your life, I'm really happy for you. I'm happy that you got some money now. I'm happy that you were able to get your teeth fixed. I'm happy that you're able to do sew-ins and get wigs put in your hair. I'm happy that Brittany Ma gave you some clothing advice tips. I'm happy for all that for you. I'm happy that you have finally discovered what a fork is now. I'm really happy. But you just have to know, which forks to use. Now you was eating a salad. You had the wrong fork again. The salad fork is a smaller fork. Just say. Anyway. Yes, joy to the world. It was so embarrassing of how he handled that call. But he said other people out here after money, you after money. Because you don't want to chopped up the motherfucking video. Now, if I say something, I don't care who share my content, just shut my name out. I don't give a shit. And that's what he could do. I thought we was all in this together. But apparently not. That's all I'm saying. Just saying. You said he think he is glad with a million chops. Yes. He didn't got big headed now, honey. Since he didn't have since Clarissa Shields that called in on his line, his head is already big. And it's bigger than the motherfucking now. You striking people channels, you could have gave those people a warning. But he struck Mr. Skinny channel. Mr. Skinny got his overturned. And so he's going to help the other young lady get hers overturned too. Right. Who don't wear no black underwear under white stuff? We're taught to wear black underwear under white and bright colors. Table manners. Well, yes. But you know what? These young girls out here nowadays, they mom ain't taught them shit. They'll have on white pants, bright colors. They'll have on tiger print panties underneath, flower panties. Just a mess. Um, you said that crap they're smoking today smells like skunk. It's ridiculous. Stinks like they rolled in skunk juice. Baby, it was somebody talking about that today. This man, I got the clip. I think I got the clip when he was talking about that women nowadays, they don't smell like women anymore. He said he missed the days where people were smelling like Bath and Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works. Women used to smell good. That's because women weren't out here smoking blunts all the time now, acting like they're a damn man. Women weren't doing that back then. They probably have a little joint, but they didn't have them blunts and stuff like that. And they wasn't drinking like that, drinking Don Julio straight out the bottle and stuff. They wasn't doing that. Smell like cucumber melon. You know Victoria's Secret sprays and lotions. They was smelling like that. But now that man said they don't smell like that no more. We're talking about hood champion for a minute. What are you about not talking about? I'm just telling them how I feel. And then some people can tell me how they feel. That's okay, because you're entitled to your own opinion. All right, guys, let's get into, let's see. You said, did I try the peppermint white Russian cut water? No. The chocolate crown roll is good. Okay. Hey, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Um, so let's get into it. Let's move on. Okay. So So I know everybody been seeing it on different content creators channel, which is I know Chef Dada was talking about the lady I'm talking about the lady that called in. No, the lady was over there on the TikTok, right? And people were sending it to us, right? And then the first time I saw it was over there on Who News channel. Shout out to Who News. I saw it over there on her channel, so y'all can go follow her as well. That's where I saw the clip at, right? So the woman was on there talking about what she say? Talking about nonsense shit like she gave her work computer to Melanie, she gave her work phone to Melanie, and her bank account got compromised. All type of weird ass shit. Melanie had her shit. What she say? Melanie had her filing her ex-husband, which is a bald-headed bitch in the corner. Now you know that's not true, guys. That's not true at all. So as she started talking more and more, I said, let me go on TikTok and find this motherfucking lady. On TikTok and find this lady page. Baby, as I went over there, I said, no ma'am. No ma'am. This woman is has some issues. The woman has some issues, guys. She's not playing with a full deck. The stuff that she was saying. Now, one thing she got me, she said, I gave my work computer, my work phone to Melanie. I had to tell my job, baby, I worked from home before with a laptop, phone, and everything. You give they motherfucking laptop and phone to another person, your ass gonna be fired. So I already knew that was a motherfucking lie. Why would you give your work phone and work laptop to Melanie? That makes no sense. I already knew at that point that someone right upstairs. And you said your job. She said something about what her job did, but I already knew that was some fucked up shit right there. Why would you say that? Then she said that she bought a ticket to Winter Wonderland. Then she said that she was trying to support Melanie. She had been to mimosas with Melanie. Now she could have been there. I just never seen her there. But I pretty much done been to a lot of them. The only one I did not go to was the one with Carlos and Melody when they was in Huntsville. But other than that, I've been at all of them. So I don't remember seeing the young lady, right? Then she said, well, I didn't get my refund from the Winter Wonderland. Now, Melody did say you could get your money back if you do, I think it was a week or two before or whatever. So the woman lied and said she never got the money back when the fuck she did get the money back. Then she went on here and lied, said that she got product that she didn't get, which is another fucking lie. So if you saying that you did not get the Winter Wonderland ticket, you didn't get refund. You didn't get refund for your product. Show the receipts. Show your receipts. Now, I'm not saying she couldn't. I'm not saying she did or she didn't. But if you saying that Melanie never refunded you for your Winter Wonderland ticket, you said you ordered product. Show me where you ordered product at and you didn't get it and that you asked for a refund. Show it. While you over here put on this fake cry, talking about you gonna take down somebody's fucking business. How you gonna take down somebody's business? Because you got now let's just be for real here. Now she can produce receipts and things like that, then hey, yeah, I understand you got a right to want your money back. But if you cannot produce that and you lying, that's defamation. When you lying on somebody's business, saying that you didn't get refunded for products, you didn't get refunded for your ticket. You made 4 videos over there. Why didn't you show any proof on one of those videos? Why didn't you show proof that you sent your laptop and your work phone to them? When you have to ship it in a box or something? Right? So where's it at? So at that point, I said, okay, we're not dealing with a lady that's with the full fucking deck. Not dealing with anyone with a full fucking deck here. Okay, but I just they never seen nothing like that. When somebody said they gave their work computer to somebody, work phone like that, and then if you come on this here internet, they want you to show proof. So where's your proof at? But I got my own suspicions. We got Stormy coming out with her spinoff, right? We got other people on this here Beyonce internet that do not like Melanie. So put two and two together. This lady came out in December, right? With these antics, but I didn't know it was over there. I just found out it was over there from Hooven by watching her channel, right? So I go over there and look. This woman had been making videos since December 30th, but it wasn't getting any traction, right? So now, all of a sudden, here we go. I really wasn't going to say nothing about it, but I know y'all been asking, so yeah, I know. I done seen her. I done seen all 3 or 4 of her videos talking nonsense, talking out of her neck. Some of the shit, the shit don't even make no sense to me. Then she talking about people spying on her. Somebody compromised her bank account. What the fuck is going on here? Baby, let me tell y'all something. This internet is a beast. You don't know who you dealing with on the other side of this motherfucking keyboard. You got to be very careful. Very careful. Because some people ain't wrapped too tight. They're not wrapped tight. But I already knew this lady was having some challenges when she started talking about she gave people her work phone, work computer, people compromised her bank account, all this shit. I said, okay, no, ma'am. This is what it is. This woman ain't wrapped too tight. And that's okay. Because if you start listening to her, you'll know that something ain't right. Now, people, you have fantasies about stuff, and that's okay. But until you show me some documentation, proof, no, I'm not going to believe you. Where's the proof at? Show me a box. Like I said, I worked from home before. When you get ready to send that shit back or whatever, you got to put it back in the box, right? Or take it up there to the job. Show me a box where you sent her, Melanie. Show me the ticket that you sent Melanie a laptop, your work phone, etc. Show me it. Show me where you did not, that you even bought a Winter Wonderland ticket and that you didn't get a refund. That's another one right there. If you get on this fucking internet talking about this and that, talking about taking down somebody's business, you better be able to back that up. Where's the proof at? Because I could go right in Everbright, what is it called? Everbright, and show you the ticket that I purchased. Where's yours at? So if you ordered a ticket, you should be able to go to Everbright and pull it up. Or in your wallet on your phone. Right? That's how this works. Oh yeah. See, let me tell you something. This has been being set up ever since December. But we wasn't paying no attention to it, right? So what's the chances of Stormy coming out with a show, right? Now remember, if y'all remember, and I show y'all stuff from reality TV all the time. Y'all remember when reality TV saying that there is a reality show that's going to be in Birmingham, Alabama. They're looking for field managers and they're looking for people to run the, for the show, right? I told y'all that. I showed y'all that and everything. So what's the coincidence? There was that it was some truth to it. And I say 95% reality TV be right. So, but when they said they were looking for a field manager and stuff, they never said the name of the show. So that's been in the works. We already talked about that over here on this channel. We just didn't know. Remember, we thought it was Miss Wanda and them was going to have a spinoff. We thought it was going to be Miss Wanda and the Scots or whatever. We thought that, but come to find out, it's Stormy. Yeah, so I know Joy to the World. We just talking about something else right now, so stay right there. But I thought it was going to be the Scots or the Fletchers that would have got that spinoff. Would have got the spinoff. But hey, they. But let's see how it goes. Let's see if Stormy can carry the show, because when Stormy was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she wasn't, likable. She did have that star quality power. So let's see if she can carry the show. You know, let's see if she can carry it. Does you trust and believe that even though Melody has been gone from that show for what, a year or two now, they still don't like her. For what reason? Melody gave y'all the show. But what's the problem? Now y'all done put plants out here trying to drag her. So Stormy's show can get more attention. So we'll see. We will see. If Stormy got a fan base, I'm sure her fans and things like that are going to watch the show. Now, I wish all Black women good. I do. I can wish you good, but I don't have to like you, because you tried to tear down another Black woman. You came into Love and Marriage Huntsville falsely. That's just my personal opinion. But I do still want Stormy to do good. I don't want her to do bad. Just saying. But yeah, the woman, I know who the woman is. Well, from TikTok, I know who the lady is. I already know all of that. But until she produced some receipts, then no. Y'all can go over there and say the woman is unhinged. She is. She's unhinged. She just started. Then she started talking about all off the wall ass shit. She did. She started talking about off the wall ass shit that didn't make no sense. We said it's 33 degrees. I need the warmth of a hugging beer for just one night. Look, baby, you get somebody over one night, they ain't leaving. They gonna want to stay, Sheila. Oh yeah, Kid Bear. I hope she don't bring her mom on there. Uh, uh, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna say it, because I don't talk about nobody's mama. If she leave her, just don't put your mom on there. You'll do good, Stormy. Well, you'll do okay. Don't put your mom on there, because her mother. Oh my God, her mom is terrible. You said Karen said that's why I would never be a CC, especially when I left and retired from a stressful job. It's too many psychos and haters on these YouTube streets. It's okay, they don't bother me. You said I still would not get this unhinged woman any attention. The woman elevator never left the basement. You can tell. That's what I said, Audrey. The woman is ain't dealing with a full deck. She half of a six pack. Yeah. So the woman's not. No, she's not. She's not well. Then she started crying and shit. What the lady? What is you crying for? What are you crying for? Make sure y'all keep hitting that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Guys, I haven't packed or anything. I think I'm gonna go get my hair braided Saturday. Some boho, some twisted bohos this time. I think that's what I'm gonna get done. I think I'm gonna get that done for my hair. I haven't got my clothes, but usually when I go on trips, I like to wear a lot of dresses. because it's gonna be hot. So I would like to wear that. Wear some dresses. I got some dresses. So I'm gonna be wearing some dresses like I always do. And pretty much I'm gonna be down there. I'll be down there by the beach anyway, sitting out there by the pool. I don't think I don't think we got too many. I don't think we got really that many excursions planned, but I just want to sit down there by the pool with my bathing suit on. And then that's going to be it for the trip. I'm hoping that hopefully we can get this trip together for the wine in Napa in June. I would like to go there. That's where all the Black people be going in June to Napaville. It's called Napville or what have you, where they have wine tasting and food and things like that. So I'm hoping I can go there. I want to go there. That's my thing. I'm trying to travel a lot this year. But I think I'm going to go to Africa once Bella get 18. I'm going to go to Africa. And then, to our members, y'all know that when we get ready to go on trips, we do go to our members only chat, our members only. I have a meeting with our members only, and I tell y'all where we're getting ready to go. And if y'all want to come with us, y'all can. Flight Catchers. So if y'all want to come with us, that's the name of our thing. It's called the Flight Catchers. If y'all want to start coming on trips with us, you have to, be a member. And then we don't take any money or anything. We tell you what hotel or resort we're going to be at, what flights we're going to be on, and things like that. And if we're going to plan to do some excursions or things like that, we tell you all of that. So if you're like, yeah, I want to meet y'all at such and such, right? So we'll give you the name of the resort we're going to stay at. We're going to give you, what flights we're going to be on and things like that. Because guys, let's just face it, a lot of our friends or cousins, whatever, they don't like to travel. So you got to get with people that want to do shit like you want to do. Because, y'all know what happened when it's time for girls' trip. What happened? It'd be 10 people say they want to go. But when it's time to start paying the money, what happened? They all start, I don't got no babysitter. I can't come. So instead of to avoid that, you go with people that's on what you own. So that's how I met Sassy TT, Talk With Your Girl, Lady C, Regina, who else? Sheila Joe, who else? 32 Shots. So that's how I met all of them, right here on this platform. I'm gonna have on a 2-piece sometimes, and then I might have on a 1-piece. So anytime I have a 2-piece on, I always make sure I have a little skirt wrapped around me, or like a net thing over me. Now I got 2 favorite swimsuits I got. They got it's a black one and a pink one. A hot pink one where it got the shingles and stuff hanging down, so it kind of covers me up a lot. So I got to take those. Those are one of my 2 favorite swimsuits. I got them off of Shein, so I'm gonna have to go back on there and get some different colors. So when we do go places, we do have a themed swimsuit, and then we have a theme like dress that we're gonna wear to dinner. So we already have that all the time. But once this trip, I'm gonna slow down for a minute until June, because I've been on back-to-back trips. I was just in Vegas for BravoCon, then I was in Atlanta for Winter Wonderland, and then now we got to do this one here. So yeah. But baby, this is what I want to do. I said when I get in my 50s, I'm gonna start traveling. But I usually take my kids on 2 trips but I've been on the move. So we might be I want to take them on another trip before I go somewhere in June. God, it's fun being a content creator. I love it. But sometimes you just got to call people out on their bullshit. That's all. And I support a lot of content creators. I might don't watch their whole live. I might watch maybe 10 or 15 minutes of it and give them a like. So I always do that. I always go into different content creators' pages. And if I like their content, I'll just give them, a like, and I'll subscribe to their channel. I just feel like we all in this together. Why not? If I can't watch their whole live, I'll make 10 minutes, 5 minutes, give them a like and keep it moving to the next one. But yeah, guys, I was trying to get on, see what Clarissa was doing today, but I was busy doing other stuff. Yeah, I know it's cold where I live at. It's very cold here, so I'm ready for some good weather. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got pictures here. Her in these motherfucking boots. Who wears it? Oh my God. What? Guys, let me put this on here. Why is she trying to dress like Remy? Why? This is how Remy dressed. Clarissa was not dressing like this before. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Let me go back. Here we go. She wasn't dressing like this, y'all. Her in these damn boots. Is them dents in her ass? You should have put on some smooth underwear that smooths your dents out. I got dents. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I would have put on some smooth underwear. Well, no, because maybe she probably got on some thongs. That's why, because of the back. But I usually put on some the underwear that smooths out your butt so you don't see the dents and stuff in them. So maybe that's why. And then guys, she won't. You know what? Anywhere she go, this is what she do. She got to be seen. Like when rap, like I'll say when Gorilla them and stuff them they go to like basketball games and stuff. They just go and Megan Thee Stallion. They don't do all this. It's like she a kid in the candy store, like she never been nowhere before. Y'all, everybody got back, please. Bracelets, hunt. Listen. Okay, you got to win. Everybody that's seen the Win Records necklace that Papoose gave you. Everybody saw it. Look at that. Other celebrities don't act like this. They don't act like this. Where's Pap? Where's Pap? I think Pap done had enough of this shit. What y'all think? That's what I just said. Where Pap at? What's the weather here in Wisconsin? Where's Pap at, y'all? where's Pat? Where Pat at? And y'all know when Pat was with Remy, he wasn't out there all like that. She didn't put this man all out here, got this man in all type of fucking beef and all this shit, trying to protect her. But let me just tell y'all something. With Remy, baby, he made sure he protect Remy. I'm just being real with you. That's what I'm saying, guys. Where's Pap at? Did Pap go back home? Oh yes, I trust God in everything. Now where's Pap at, guys? Maybe she was that light skinned girl. And I wanted to say that too on the Skinny Show about that. She wouldn't have found her a mixed friend or a light skinned friend, so people can't say she's a colorist. She's still a colorist. You cussed that girl out for even asking what type of eggs Pap liked it. You went off about that? Damn. Baby, I will never be like that over no man. I don't care if you take pictures with people, hug them. If somebody want to know what type of food he like, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm not insecure. Yes, Tosh, she got a. I think they look better on shorter people because I got a pair of those. I don't. I'm glad she wore the heel pair instead of the other Cookie Monster ones. I don't like those. Yes, she ain't never been nowhere. People who act like this, they never had nothing, never been nowhere. They act like this. They got their phone out. They making sure they get every piece of where they at because they might not get there no more. That's how she act. But you the quote, you don't supposed to be acting like this. Do y'all see Megan Thee Stallion doing this when she go to games? Do y'all see Gorilla doing this when she go to games? Other celebrities, they don't even want you to know they there. They go in there quietly. They don't want you to know they there. And the only way we know they there is that you know how like at a basketball game they'll put your picture up on the board so everybody can see you. They don't be want to be seen. And then a lot of people they don't go to no basketball game like that half naked. They might have on some cute little jeans or something like that. They don't go there looking like this. The floors are really slippery. You can fall and hurt yourself. Now, take in mind when other people go there, they look cute, whatever. But I don't think it's a good idea to wear no fucking boots there with no motherfucking heels because the floor is very slippery. You said he wrote under her Instagram photo, that look, I love you. Who wrote that, Pat? The boots need to go in the trash. You said you sure she didn't write that herself? Baby, I wouldn't put nothing past her. All I can say, I hope he don't break her heart. That's the only thing I can. The only thing I'm gonna say, I hope he don't break her heart, y'all. Because, baby, she all in. She is all in, huh? She is all in. She all in. Does when you date a married man, do it end well? It just don't end well. Some people, some people it'll end well for, and some don't. But I don't. In her case, I don't think it's going to end well. I don't think it's going to end well for her. Guys, let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to go over here and look on this other channel I was looking at, and they got a picture of her and Tony Rich. Now they did say Tony Rich said something, but I don't. I think he just allegedly for entertainment purposes. He might have signed the NDA. He might have signed the NDA. That's probably why he's not talking. Allegedly, because he ain't said nothing since all of this been going on. So he might have signed an NDA. That's why he ain't saying nothing. That's what I think. That's what I think is going on. I think he might have had signed an NDA, guys, because he hasn't said nothing since all this stuff been going on with Pat and Clarissa. He ain't said nothing. Hey, Butter Rum, make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in. Yeah, guys, I just what I'm saying is this right here. She got a problem, y'all. Clarissa got a problem, and her cousin said she had a mentor and she had a therapist. When people don't like what their therapist saying, what do? They get rid of it. Her friend said she hadn't seen anybody since. Right now, this woman is a very angry woman. She angry at everybody. Anybody who calls her out on her shit, then she got a problem with. Just saying, that's my personal opinion. I think she do. You call her out on her shit, then you hate on a black woman. That's what I'm getting from it. Don't call nobody out on their shit because you're hating on a black woman. Let's get those likes up, even the people in the bushes. We got 65 likes, and we had over 100 people in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. Yeah, guys, I just don't like, you know, people like that. I don't. And if I do something wrong, call me out. That's okay. It is what it is. You can call me out on my shit, but I'm not gonna get angry and want to fight everybody. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think in the chat, guys. And I was telling y'all too that Trump has revoked the Somalia's temporary protection. What is it called? TPA? Temporary, I think it's temporary protection assistance. I don't know. They have, he has revoked it. They got 60 days, 60 or 90 days. They got to be gone by March 15th, or ICE is going to, take them to a different country. It's best that you leave on your own. You don't want them to deport you because you don't know where you end up at. So if he's telling you he's giving you to March to get out of here, that's your best bet. So he's telling them that they got to leave. Now, when you end up messing with a married man, it don't end well. And then also rebound relationships too. When you trying to mess with somebody on, you're not healed yet, it's a rebound, and that usually don't end well either. Because you have to think about this. When you mess around with a married man, right? And just say y'all do get together and get married. What you think he's gonna do to you? He's gonna be the same thing you was doing to that woman. A woman's going to do it to you because you didn't care about their marriage, right? So why should somebody care about your marriage? Just saying. That's how it usually goes. I don't want nothing that don't belong to me. It's about why would I play second best? You are playing second best. Remy is number one. That's his wife, and then number two is the golden child. So those are the two main women right now in his life. Then you may be third or fourth, but you're not number one. You're a side piece. And then I would have broke this down to her. How could you not be a side piece if somebody is married and got papers on it, right? If something were to happen to him, what do you think is going to happen? Remy going to call all the shots. You're not even going to be allowed up there, right? That's what happened to side pieces. They don't be with you on Christmas. They got to be with their family. They be with you 2 days after, or maybe the next day after. The same thing with Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. You come second. Just saying, guys. Everybody know that. You learned that in your 20s. All right, guys, we've been on here for an hour and 34 minutes. I didn't mean to be on here this long. I just wanted to come and say hi to my peeps. Guys, if you are members, I will be watching out for that members only time that we're going to do a members only. So make sure you be looking for it on my members on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and on the community wall. So I'm going to put the time in there that I'm going to come do a live for members only. Okay? All right, guys. And remember, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And remember, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And I will see you guys in a little bit, okay? All right. Bye-bye for now.